Hey guys, Golden Finger Picker here.
And I'm the Florida Picking Queen.
And we just literally got done doing Picker's Church. And
we're on our way to the beach.
Headed to the beach. See, that's dedication. We put up our beach time to get this Picker's Church done, so we hope it's helpful to somebody.
Yes.
But when we pulled out, she had said, you know something, the Picker's Church, that was really good for...
It was geared more towards the established reseller than it is the beginner, you know?
As far as your goals and, you know, us... It seems like everybody set new goals during this, like, really slow season. Yeah. But the reason why we set new goals is because we're rolling with those punches. We're rolling with that slow season. It's like, what can we do to affect, you know, our sales positively and everything else? We're adjusting as we go.
Okay, but what about...
And then she brought up...
What about the new person who's new to eBay or new to buying and reselling, and they are struggling to make it at all? I mean, you know, especially if you're full-time, or even if you're depending on the income.
I know, I almost pulled out in front of that car.
Even if you're depending on just to supplement your income, you know, and you need it. I think it's important that we make it clear.
There are some things you can do.
There are some things that you can do as a newcomer. Yeah.
And that is one of the biggest things. Do not take any risks, because the biggest thing that will affect a new reseller is failure. And even that person that is made to do it and they're starting out will hit these brick walls.
Yeah, I don't think most people, I think, have common sense enough to, you know, not take that risk. But if I would stay away from risks in the beginning. Absolutely, I would not take risks. And some people are going to tell you you have to take risks. And at some point, you know, up the line, when you're further into it and you have more experience, those are the times that you can take risks.
And you hear a lot of these experienced sellers, and, you know, everybody's talking about, yeah, I don't even mess with this anymore because it's not worth my time. Well, guess what? If you're a new seller, those items are worth your time. The t-shirts that'll sell for $12 to $15 that you can get for $1
or 50 cents at a yard sale. I mean, those are your items that, you know, that you need to focus on. People who knock coffee mugs and say you can't make money. I mean,
sell a coffee mug for $6 or $8.
Yeah, pay 49 cents at Goodwill for a Starbucks mug and turn around and sell it for 8 or 10 or 12 or 20 bucks. You know, stick to those things that you're only forking out a tiny bit of money to have a big return.
I'm going to go against the grain here a little bit. I'm going to say right now during this slow season, hold on.
Yeah.
During this slow season, paying $4.99, $5.99 for a shirt is too high. Stay away from the thrift stores. Go to your garage sales. Garage
sales are where you're going to get things for dirt cheap.
A quarter, 50 cents. I mean, stuff like that. And trust me, you can turn that stuff around and it's 10 times cheaper than a thrift store.
Yeah.
If you're starting now and it's a really slow spurt on eBay and Amazon and everything else, I recommend stay away from the thrift stores unless you can get shirts for $1.
Yeah,
but the Goodwills, the Salvation Armies,
their prices are going up.
Yeah, and $4 and $5 is a lot of money for a shirt.
It is.
Especially for the beginner that doesn't have a lot of money. You can't put $20 into 4 shirts, you know, and sell them for, you know, $10 a piece.
You need to focus on the yard sales, the estate sales, places where you can get stuff dirt cheap. I mean,
if there's a thrift store that's by the pound with clothing and stuff like that, that might be good. And we're talking about clothing.
That might be good, yeah. Mostly clothing. But
there's a lot of, like, I bought that really cool radio for $1 yesterday. I'm probably going to get $30 or $40 for it. That's the stuff you need to concentrate on. Man, I just can't say. Stay away from the thrift stores, the Goodwills, the Salvation Armies. If you're new and you're struggling and you don't have a lot of money to spend.
Let me even say this. Even us, after doing this for over 20 years, we are even starting to back off a little bit from the Goodwills and the... I mean, it is yard sale season, so that helps, but...
I just don't like paying $5 for a t-shirt.
Well, we just have a hard time.
Look at the freaking Rolls Royce. Holy cow.
Yeah, those were rich people. But anyway, I mean, even us who have done this forever, we have a hard time paying $4.99 or $5.99 for a t-shirt at Goodwill, or $6.99 for a pair of jeans at Goodwill. You know, we're focusing on going to yard sales, estate sales,
getting the 50-cent shirts and selling them for
a lot of times
$15, $20, you know.
Yeah, a lot of times, you know, you'll hit a good garage sale and you can get a whole bag of stuff for $5.
And if you're new and you're just getting started, it is so important that if you go out garage sailing and you get 10, 15 things, go home and get it listed. Get it on there, then your work's done until you have to ship it. And it's kind of like money in the bank, because if you did your research on it and you listened to our thing about minimizing your risk, chances are your item is going to sell.
Also, a lot of people will talk about, you know, as a beginner, you need to have so much inventory to begin. That is so not correct.
That's a flat out lie.
That's someone steering you in the wrong direction, because you don't have to have a ton of money to go out and source and thrift and buy all this stuff to kind of hoard it up to have a big inventory to start listing. You go out to a yard sale and find 3 items, you list those items.
Justin Starcher is a perfect example. He takes a $20 bill
each week
and he goes out yard selling. He found a $12 typewriter and turned it into a $120 typewriter, or something like that.
He is a perfect example of a beginner, and he's doing awesome. I mean, he's learning so much.
He's taking the knowledge that he's learning and he's putting it to use. He doesn't have a huge inventory.
But
you know?
He doesn't need to. I mean,
no, you don't need to. You don't need to.
You see these people who are, you know, renting storages and warehouses to put all this inventory.
They are well into it.
Yeah,
all the money they have wrapped up in those, they've already gotten that money back.
Yeah.
Like us, all of our inventory that we have,
we've way gotten our money back.
That money is coming out of money we put back into the business after we've made the money on the stuff we sold. So we're never in the red. Yeah, you're never in the red, and you don't want to be in the red. Take that first $20 if you're just starting. Take that first $20, and I know it can be hard, but spend it, sell your items, and then take the money you got off those items, because you can turn that $20 into $80. And
another thing I wanted to say about beginners or newcomers, you know, you hear a lot of people talk about on some of the YouTube channels, you know, during this slow season, you need to be listing more items when you're not selling anything, and you need to be outsourcing and thrifting and buying more, and that's not true. If you're a beginner,
if you have a bunch of money to blow, which, you know, well, all the power to you.
Right. I mean,
but you don't want to
but
go in the hole.
Yeah, but for the new person, don't feel like, because there are so many people that don't have the money to go out and you know, buy new stuff.
They're feeling stuck.
They're feeling stuck right now, and that's what I'm talking about. You don't feel overwhelmed to the point where you're gonna
make a bad decision,
or take a risk or make a bad choice. Just if you can just get through July, I promise.
Yeah.
August, I mean, it starts picking up.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, with the eBay breach, that just made it even tougher.
Yep.
And it is true. It is stopping people from shopping. It is. There's people say it's not affecting it.
No, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is. But no, really, I mean, it's a matter of, and that's a lot of the reason why we started our YouTube channel, was to, because we've heard all this and we're thinking like,
well, people are
what
being
is this
guided.
new person? What is this new person?
People are being guided in the wrong direction.
Well,
you know?
it's not necessarily in the wrong direction. It just doesn't really apply to the new person.
But to them, they could take it as it.
Well, sure.
You know, and yeah, that's you can't. What works for someone else might not work for you.
Yeah,
That's
if
okay.
you're trying to follow the advice of the experienced, great foundation, got the business up and running,
Yeah.
buying these high-end shirts for $20. I mean, we've got a lot of buddies, a lot of friends that are dropping $30 on an item, $49 on an item, you know, on a jacket or something, and they're going to make $300 on it. But see,
and that's great.
a lot of times, there's some people that's all they have to spend on a whole week is $40. And those are the people we're trying to talk to right now.
We're talking to because we have been there.
Oh,
you know, 20 years ago, yeah, we've been there. But
no, it was more on the lines of how do I turn this $100 into $500 so we can pay the rent?
Right.
I mean, it's like,
and so we know what you're feeling, and that's. I don't know. I just feel like somebody needs to tell the new people that it will be okay. You'll make it through. Hang in there, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
and you don't hear that very often.
And we know, I mean, it is frustrating. And we've gotten several messages from a lot of people lately that's like, I'm brand new to this.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, those are the people that really, really, really...
Those are the people that we can help.
That needs to pay attention and consider who you're watching. Not that anybody that you're watching is bad at all.
No,
they're
not
just
at
at
all.
different levels, given different levels of advice and help. So it's not... Don't think you have to go out and buy a program to know what to look for.
Right.
Don't start out doing that. You're putting
because you're in the red right off the bat.
Yep.
And people say, "Oh, but this program you can make, you know, with this knowledge, you can turn around and make so much money."
And you can.
And you can. I'm not disputing that. But you can also do that on your own by your own Google research. Do research on your own. Learn about different brands of clothing, different vintage electronics. I mean,
and learn as you go.
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn as you go and you're gonna make mistakes.
If you've got that eye, if you're out there trying to do this and learn this, you would know if you have the eye or not. If you're sitting there saying, I can't find anything, I don't know what to do, there's just nothing out there, this is not for you, because it is out there and it is all around you. You
just have to train yourself to know what is good and what isn't. And by training yourself, I mean educating yourself and using the internet and the things around you, the people around you, to learn. I mean, we're still learning every single day.
We watch as many haul videos as we possibly can.
Yeah.
We've been doing this forever. We feel like we're proficient in our picking abilities, but guess what?
We are still learning, and we always will.
Just learned about a pair of shoes.
Yeah, watch out.
Nurses' shoes, and what were they?
Dansko.
We never heard about them.
And
nothing.
I see them all the time at yard sales and at Goodwill, and I didn't know that
just
they were
found
worth
a pair.
so much money, you know, in good condition, used. I didn't know that. And yesterday I went to a yard sale and I found a pair for $5, and I just listed them for, I think, $49.
Can we fit in there?
No. I think $49 or $59 with best offer.
Yeah, I mean, it's... But I wouldn't recommend, if you're just starting, go buy that $1 pair of shoes. You don't have to blow $5 on a pair of shoes.
Normally I wouldn't pay $5 for a pair of shoes. I'm not at a yard sale.
Yeah.
I don't normally. I think there was one no, maybe not.
And, you know, we'll negotiate with our Goodwill because they know us. We've established ourselves. You know, all these thrift stores that we go to, we're established there. They know us. They know we spend money there, and they'll deal with you. Unless you get a new manager or something that doesn't know you, and they're just broads. But I'm going to go through a whole video without cussing.
Yeah,
so,
good job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we ain't done yet.
Like the,
we're looking for a parking spot. We're at the beach.
Yeah.
And we're looking for a parking spot.
Yeah, we can be done. I just wanted to make sure.
We need to get back to basics with our videos.
We do.
And we're going to really concentrate on trying to get back to basics. Are they pulling out?
Focus.
Yeah, they're pulling out.
Turn on your signal so they know.
Oh, they're leaving. We'll take that spot.
Yeah, we will. So yeah, we just real quick wanted to share that. If you guys have any questions, just let us know.
Yep.
We're gonna head out to the beach because
we deserve it.
Yeah, we've worked hard this week. So we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.